Literature is important for all children across the board. EALD learners need to find themselves, their languages and cultures reflected in the books and resources used in class. At the same time, all learners need to read other countries' stories about national, personal and community identities to enlarge their cultural frames of reference, and to reflect on how these stories share similarities and differences to their own, according to Mallon, 2014. Schools can promote inclusiveness for EALD students by including plurilingual, that is more than one language integrated, and multicultural literature in their classrooms and school libraries. Adam and Harper, 2016, provide a useful checklist for selecting and evaluating multicultural picture storybooks that could be extended to other media. Teachers make a difference in student learning. Great importance is placed on literacy in Australian schools. Literacy affects students' engagement with learning across the curriculum. In the Australian curriculum and New South Wales syllabus, literacy is encompassed around a specific language, Standard Australian English and, well, a particular dialect of it too. It also implicitly and explicitly represents a particular social-cultural stance towards literacy in the forms, purposes and subject matter it selects and represents, or does not represent. As teachers, we must take account most carefully of how these aspects might influence or inhibit Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students' engagement with reading and writing in the classroom. The gradual release of responsibility model, as described by Duke and Pearson in 2002, is where the teacher takes control of the reading process, while students are encouraged to be active listeners and really engage with the text. Vygotsky's concept from 1978, the zone of proximal development, along with Bruner's idea of scaffolding from 1986, are pretty important here. The main thing is that the focus of modelled reading actually falls outside the zone that a learner could successfully manage on their own, even with some guidance. The teacher provides opportunities for students to see and hear skilled reading behaviours, which is, honestly, a really valuable experience for developing readers. Students start to imitate and internalise the modelled reading strategies during shared reading and guided reading, which, by the way, fall within the zone of proximal development. Through this practice, unfamiliar and unusual vocabulary, more complex sound letter patterns, and features of different text genres can be introduced and explained, as Heath noted back in 1983. As teachers of young primary school-aged students, we have huge responsibility to impart and provide for all learning abilities and styles, considering the backgrounds and interests of all children. Literacy is a vital foundation for young learners, shaping their ability to communicate, learn, and engage with the world around them. It goes beyond reading and writing. Literacy supports thinking, speaking, listening, and understanding. When children develop strong literacy skills early, they build confidence, curiosity, and a love of learning that supports all areas of development. Literacy enables young learners to express ideas, follow instructions, explore new concepts, and connect with others. It also supports critical thinking and problem solving, helping children make sense of information in both academic and everyday situations. Early literacy experiences such as storytelling, shared reading, and playful language activities help strengthen vocabulary and comprehension. These skills are crucial for success across the curriculum and throughout life. By nurturing literacy from an early age, educators and caregivers lay the groundwork for a child's academic achievement, social development, and lifelong learning.